All right, guys, so this is finding the derivative f prime of x given f of x equals negative x squared plus 5x minus 3. This is page 357, problem 2C in your homework. So it also says to do this from first principles. There is a formula that you guys are going to learn in a couple more lessons. We can do this really quickly, but the IB does want you to be able to do from first principles. So I want to make sure you guys can do this. So what we need in order to do this is remember that a derivative is the slope of the tangent line. So we need 2 points. The first point is going to be x, negative x squared plus 5x minus 3. And then our second point is going to be x plus h. And then we're going to plug x plus h into that x value. Negative x plus h squared plus 5 times x plus h. Oops, h not minus 3. And then minus 3. So those are our 2 coordinates. And remember, we're trying to find the slope between them. So we're going to take x1, we're just going to do our slope, which is m equals y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. First to do this is we want to take this and we want to distribute it all out. So I'm going to do that right here, and I get negative x squared minus 2xh minus h squared plus 5x plus 5h minus 3. Okay, and then if we could combine any like terms, we would, but we can't. Okay, so I ran out of room down here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the next page. I already wrote down these 2 coordinates that we're going to use, and then we're going to find the slope between them. If you don't know how to do this, you just got to practice your algebra. We did x plus h squared right here, and then we distributed the 5 through to that. Very, very important that you keep your algebra straight when you're doing these problems. So here's our 2 points. Now what we're going to do is we want to find the slope between these 2 points, but what we're trying to do is we're trying to make this point and this point the exact same point. So what we have to do that is we have to make h equal to 0. But because if we make h equal to 0, we get 0 over 0, we're going to use it with a limit. So we go the limit as h approaches 0 of this y value, negative x squared minus 2xh minus h squared plus 5x plus 5h minus 3 minus negative x squared, so plus x squared minus 5x minus 3. Oh, that doesn't seem right. That should be a minus 3 up here, not a plus 3. So minus 3. So this becomes plus 3. All divided by our x values, which is x plus h minus x. Okay, so down on the bottom, the x's are going to cancel out. And then we look through here, and if you notice, let me change this to a y, or darker blue. Okay, so up here, we have a negative x squared here, and a negative x squared, or plus x squared here, so those are going to cancel out. We've got a plus 5x here, and we got a minus 5x here. We've got a minus 3 here and a plus 3 here, so those cancel out. You guys got to remember that this stuff is always going to work out. So everything's going to cancel out if you did it right. If things aren't canceling out, you need to go back and check your signs. That's usually the biggest mistake on this one. So we have the limit as h approaches 0 of negative 2xh minus h squared plus 5h, all divided by h. So h goes into each one of these. Right here, we have a common factor up on the top, so we can divide out an h in each one of these. So we divide out an h, one of those h's here, and that h right there. And that just comes back to algebra again. We still haven't plugged in our limit as h approaches 0, but now we're going to be able to do it, and everything's going to cancel out. We got negative 2x minus h plus 5. Okay. Then we plug our h into there. Our h is 0 into there, so we get negative 2x minus 0 plus 5. And we end up with negative 2x minus 5. That is our derivative function. So what that does is that's going to tell us the slope at any point on that function. Okay, remember this is definition of derivative or a derivative using first principles. It's very important that you understand how to do this, even though eventually we're going to use a quick trick to be able to do this really quick. Okay, so hopefully this helped you out.